Okay, now after the debacle of Wednesday, when my screen was going blank, which I still haven't quite got to the bottom of, I just thought I'd do a quick recording just to cover what we were going to cover as promised. Okay, just a little quick bit about me then. My name is Ian Pritchard. I am not going to go through everything that I said the other day. Suffice to say, I've done an awful lot of different things with email marketing, website design, social campaigns, SEO. Main bulk of my business is SEO, although these days it's mainly for myself and my own projects. I do have some clients, and I have a number of customers too. Difference for me between customers and clients is that clients need to be very good. They need to understand that if they're a client, I'm consulting for them, and that they need to get somebody else to do the actual legwork. If they're a customer, it tends to be a service that I'm offering, whether that be social campaign management or whether that be email campaigns. And if people are a member of my group of customers, they have access to certain tools so that they can do marketing on the internet. It just makes things a lot easier for them. Okay, so that's me there. You can see. I probably do need to change profile. This little thing over here where it says change cover, just a reminder of how quickly things change in Google. That wasn't there last week, and they have increased the size of the cover photo that you can put on, which is a good thing, I think. It still doesn't make Google Plus particularly easy or friendly to use, to my mind, but having said that, if you're not using Google Plus, then get yourself on it and start using it. That Emma does. There she is there. Lovely photo. Oh, what a baby with a passion for jet skiing. I didn't know that, Emma. Perhaps you could let me have a go one day. I'd love to have a try at that. So let's get on. Let's get rid of that. What I'm going to talk about today is this WordPress plugin called Promote Me Pro. It is cheap, as you can see down here, look, $27, and it does an awful lot for your money. The training is very good. It took me about 2 hours to install it on my site. Just to get it set up and to tie in my social media accounts into it, and then after that, it really is it's a killer. It's far better than most automating things that I've seen. If you're not doing the social media, again, you need to be doing it. I'm not here to convince you why you need to be doing it. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick run through of this. Like I say, their training is very good. All the training is on there, but this is worth every penny. Okay, now then, social primer. This is what they call social primers. One of the important things to do with social media is to be in constant contact, or if you're not in constant contact, at least be in regular contact on a regular basis, so that you are training, I suppose, for want of a better phrase, your customers, clients, staff even, to expect a certain amount of contact from you. And this is a great way of giving value to them and keeping in touch with them. This is just a sample post. I'm just going to show you. So what I've done is I have put in on each line a quote. This is just a package of quotes that Promote Me Pro send along to you. I'm not one for sending out quotes. The art of leadership is saying no, not yes. Very true, but it's not my style to be sending that kind of stuff out. However, you don't have to send out quotes. You can send out whatever you want to send out. You can do it. You can put in as many things as you want, as long as they're on one separate line. Ignore this quote thing. That doesn't actually need to be there. It just need to be on a hard return at the end of each line. You see it here where it wraps around. That's not a hard return. The hard return is there, and it would take one of these quotes and send them out to whichever social media site you want it to send to. You can put in a link there to link back to your site or wherever you want that to link. So, for example, you could send it out onto Facebook. And you could, like I said, you can put in as many as you want. So you could put in a year's worth of quotes every day if you wanted to, and then forget about it for a year. Profile. Okay, so it's just I'm going to post it on this particular Facebook page. It's the only one I've got tied into this plugin at the moment. And incidentally, you can put in as many Facebook pages as you want to, as many Twitter accounts, as many Pinterest accounts, as many LinkedIn accounts as you wanted to, and post, and choose which one you wanted to go, which one you wanted these particular quotes to go to. You can make it a recurring campaign so that it sends one out every 3 hours if you wanted, or every day, every week, every month, every year if you want to. You can email it to you when it's successful. It will email you when it's successfully published on Facebook if you want to, and you can do that same for Twitter. I haven't done my Twitter account on this yet. I had a problem with that yesterday when I went to set this up. So you're just going to have to take my word that you can, if you wanted to, you could put it on Twitter and you could send it out every 6 hours. But this would be ideal for Twitter, this kind of thing. You can do it with LinkedIn. You can do it with, again, not authorized, Pinterest. And then you're just keeping in touch with people, expecting them to hear from you. I'm going to pause it there, and then we'll talk about social feeds. Okay, we're unpaused. I've changed my mind. We're not going to talk about social feeds. We'll talk about that at the end if we've got time, because it's a bit more advanced. Now then, this is just like entering a new post. So we're going to put Trowbridge Chamber of Commerce, and then we're going to say. It's just an example. Dumpty went to Trowbridge to check out the new cinema development. Okay, and I put in whatever you want there, obviously. Now what you can do, this is a bit like an autoresponder in a way, really, except that it doesn't go out by email, and these are not posts. These don't go on your website for everybody to see. They only go to your social media channels. And again, you can put these in so that they go out as a recurring campaign, or you can publish them on a certain date and set that in advance so they all get published on a certain date to wherever you want them to be published. It really is quite amazing, really. So you could do, for example, a pre-launch campaign. You could list building, warm up a dead customer base if you wanted to. You can run competitions. What you're doing is you're encouraging real social engagement and ask questions to get that real social engagement going. The possibilities are limitless, and there is a full video on how to set up a social campaign in the social scheduler with the videos that come to you. Now, just as an aside, a couple of quick things. I don't make any money out of mentioning this to you. I suppose I really should have applied for an affiliate account if I'm a true marketer, but there we go. The other thing is, it is WordPress. If you don't have a WordPress installation already for your website, get one. You can do it just within a folder on your existing site. You can have the WordPress database installed there and just use it for running tools like this, because there are endless amounts of tools, incredibly good value for money, and they can do the most amazing things. And don't let anybody convince you that WordPress is not secure. Because it can be made secure, and that can be done very simply, very easily. It's not inherently unstable. It's just because it's so popular that it is a target for hackers. But hackers are lazy people generally. All you need to do is change one or two settings in a very minor way, and they're not going to find you. They're just not going to get in. I used to have a problem with hacking on a couple of my sites and made a couple of minor tweaks. Once I knew what those minor tweaks were, I've not had a problem since. So don't be scared of installing WordPress, and if you haven't got it, do get it, because a lot of the stuff that I use, which works very, very well indeed, is all WordPress based, the plugins and the themes and things like that. WordPress based. And worth the time and a very small amount of money to get it installed. Okay, now we're going to go over and talk about social feeds. Social feeds. Okay, now social feeds. This is probably one of the coolest things. If you're never really sure what to post, or if you just run out of things that you can post, this is a very good way of providing a lot of value for the people who are paying attention to you, for getting more attention without actually creating any of your own content. Now, it's a very cool thing, and here's why. It works with well, human psychology really, and by increasing the amount of trust that people have for you. Because what you're going to do is you're going to post other people's information, and you're going to basically curate it a little bit by adding just a tiny bit automatically to what you're sending to people. So what you do is you go to, for example, you can go to Google, Bing, or Yahoo, or YouTube, or any other article directory. If you're posting articles, for example, you can use what's called an RSS feed, and you can use your YouTube RSS feed so that every YouTube video you post automatically gets posted out. So as an example, we're here at Bing News. I just put in Trowbridge, and oh, lovely stuff happening in Trowbridge, look. But at least we got bowls competition as success, marvellous. And we have, well, anyway, there we are. Look, if you look here, subscribe by RSS. I wish I hadn't done that. I just realised it's linked up to my iTunes. It's going to get that. So we will copy link location, and we'll go back here. We'll put link location in here. Okay, now that is the RSS feed for that particular for Bing Trowbridge News, basically. And then we put here's some new Trowbridge News. Okay, so and whatever you want to put, and then you can schedule. Excuse me. You can schedule that to go to any of your social media profile pages. It's just astonishing, and you can do that with your YouTube videos. Now, because you are not just telling people about what you know, people are going to trust you more. You're going to become an authority by telling people about great information from other people who are in your field. Even if you see that other expert as a competitor, your circles of influence are going to see that you're so rooted in your field that you're happy to pass on things from other people that you respect. Now be careful with it, and give it some thought as to how you're going to use this as part of an overall social media strategy. I'm not going to go into how to do that too much now. Suffice to say that it's pretty advanced stuff. And that's it really. If this was live, I'm sure there would be questions and there would be a lot more interaction. So I hope this has given you a flavour of what that plugin can do for you. I hope I've been able to influence you to give some serious thought to putting WordPress in on a folder on your site if you're not already running a WordPress site. And if it's something that you would like to get hold of and put on your own site, please do. I'm happy to give anybody a bit of advice on how to use it. We can sit down and do a quick video chat together on how to do that. If the thought of putting that on your own site scares you, let me know. I can get that sorted out for you for a nominal fee, and I'll include a month's worth of backup and support to get used to using it too. So there we go. Thanks very much for listening this far, if you have. I hope to see you next Wednesday at the next webinar, and I will post this up and you'll get a link to this. Of course, you've already seen that link, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So thanks very much for watching. I hope it's been of some interest to you, and see you next Wednesday. All the best.